Hey guys, it's Via. Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be talking about weight loss, and the name of this video is Lose 10 Pounds with Me Before School Starts. Basically, I just picked 10 pounds because it's a number that kind of like I would like to achieve within this 1 month period. At the end of August, I will be going to my 10-year high school reunion. So I'm like, whoa, where did the time go, right? So I kind of want to, go ahead and shape up a little bit for that. I've been letting myself kind of go a little bit, and I haven't been feeling as healthy as I would like to be. So basically what I like to do is tone up a little bit. I wanted to go ahead, kind of lay out like my diet plan for you guys, like the before, kind of like what I'm eating now, and then, like what I plan on eating. And then once everything is all said and done, I want to do like, another video. So I'm going to measure myself, weigh myself, let you guys know what all those numbers are. If you'd like to hop aboard and join the weight loss, get into shape bandwagon, of course, feel free. Let me know that you are doing so, and we can kind of, I don't know, have like a group support group for one another or something. So if you're not friends with me yet on Facebook, please make sure to go ahead and like my page. That way we can communicate. Also follow me on Instagram. I'll include both links down below. Also, I just want to throw it out there. I'm not a doctor, a nutritionist, a personal trainer, none of that. I'm just a girl that, is trying to kind of like shape up a little bit. So take my advice, maybe with a grain of salt. Everything that works for me might not necessarily work for you. The most important thing to remember, girls, is never ever go on a crash diet, never starve yourself, never do anything to like basically lose weight really fast. It's kind of like a get rich quick scheme. Like none of those work. So the best thing that's worked for me over the years is just hard work, dedication, and sweat. So you want to make sure you're eating good and nutritious food, you never feel like you're starved and about to faint, and that you're actually exercising. You're making an effort to go ahead and expel some of these calories. So to get started, I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to measure myself up and kind of weigh myself to figure out, where we're at with everything. So I'm like in my workout clothes. Oh, and also I have like tried a new background setup because like my house is so dreary, and I figured I would move my coffee table over here and have like a different theme set up for you guys. So the theme of this video is, like little get into shape with me stuff. So I have some vitamins here. I don't know if you can see my sign. Believe. I got my believe sign. Some muscle milk, some, protein stuff. I don't know why, but the poodle happens to have been like thrown into the video. And then over here, this is like a booklet of me when I was doing Miss Illinois USA in 2011. And the reason I have this up here, it's a motivation for me to like slim down. Sorry, I'm like looking for, okay, here we go. I'm like looking for this one picture of me. This was me in the swimsuit competition. And I had worked like my rear end off to basically like tone up for this. So sometimes I like keeping photos like that of like, me like in a toned shape, just to kind of like help motivate me, because I haven't been eating really well for quite a while, and it's that like extra bump of motivation to kind of get me to the next level. So that's why the book is over here. And use as motivation. So let's go ahead and measure up. So I like to measure myself in a few different places, and I have of course a pink tape measure. And what is this on here? This is some, okay. So, all right, so first thing we're gonna do is measure the stomach. So I'm gonna measure at the skinniest part of my waist. Whew. All right. We are at 31.5 inches. All right, lovely. Now I don't like ever really measure my hips. I don't know why. They're always like the same size, no matter like how much I weigh. So next thing I'm gonna do is like my arm, and this is one thing I really don't like. You guys can see it's like flubba, flubba, flubba. So I just wanna like tone, get that to tone up here. All right, so we are at 11.5 inches. So I measured like right in the middle of my arm. And then the next measurement I'm going to do is going to be thighs. So I usually like to measure around like the largest part of my thigh. So let's go ahead and see what we have here. All right, so we're at about a little bit under 30, no, what is that, 23. All right, so I was reading it upside down. I gave myself an extra 10 inches. All right, so let's say 23 inches on the thighs. And then the last thing I like to do is measure my calf. So I don't know if you guys can see that, but here we go. And I have bad balance, so I probably will fall. 14 inches. All right. All right, so now you have all of my measurements, and now I will go weigh myself. All right, so I just went ahead into the bathroom scale and I weigh 156 pounds right now. I am 5 foot, like 8.5 inches tall. So, you know, I guess that's like a fairly okay amount of weight to have at like a person of my height. That would probably put me around like the average to somewhat like relatively high end of the spectrum for as tall as I am. Is that an English sentence? For my height, sorry. So my goal then would be to go ahead and get down to 146 pounds. Now I am not the kind of person that I'm really so concerned like with the scale, exactly what it says. My results are going to be like in the picture. So that's why I wanted to do a video, why I wanted to take the measurements, because as you may know, muscle does weigh a lot more than fat. So I may actually go ahead and lose weight. I will look thinner, more toned and in shape, but I could weigh the same or maybe even more if I go ahead and put on like a lot of muscle. So next thing I want to do is show you like what I have been eating and also like what I will be replacing it with. So for starters, for breakfast, I have been eating Cocoa Pebbles. Any kind of cereal that's like, I don't know, got a cartoon character on it and it's chocolatey and delicious or has marshmallows. I love that stuff. So yeah, I've been eating this. It's not very good for you because it does have, you know, a lot of sugars and stuff. I mean, it's not like the worst, but also it's not the best. So, I mean, it's absolutely delicious, but the bad thing is I get hungry right away after I eat it. So I, you know, start looking for other things to munch on within maybe about like an hour of like having a bowl of cereal. And I honestly, I do not have the serving size. A serving size, if you can see over here, is like 3/4 of a cup. I will tell you, I will have like 2 cups. That's my serving size. And I'll just like pour on the milk. So yeah, I'm going to be replacing Mr. Fred Flintstone's Cocoa Pebbles with my good old fashioned friend, Mr. Oatmeal over here that I keep in this lovely little glass container. So I will be having a bowl of that in the morning and I will be mixing it with frozen berries. So these do not have any kind of sugar added to them, so that'll be like my sweetener. Sometimes I use like the stuff called Truvia, which is like an all-natural sweetener. So bye-bye, Mr. Cocoa Pebbles. Now, the next thing, like lunch, it's kind of embarrassing. I've been eating candy, like, for a long time. Like, candy, sweets, bars, like, sugary bars. And my favorite thing to have for lunch is Oreos. I will have, like, a bunch of these with, like, milk, or, like, some kind of, like, bad-for-you fast food sometimes. So I've been having a lot of these. And I like to trick myself to think everything's okay because it's reduced fat. Which, I mean, it's not all that great. I mean, let's see. Serving size, 3 cookies, 150 calories. So 3 cookies, no. My serving size is like 10 cookies. So I will be replacing my Oreos and candy and fast food lunch snacks with these like garden burgers because I don't really like to eat a whole lot of meat. I don't know why, I get very grossed out with meat, so I like fake meat all the time. So this is like portobello stuff, portobello mushroom burger. So anything that's like fake meat, I'm gonna go ahead and have that. And then like for snacks, I am going to be eating carrots and where is the stuff? Hummus. My favorite is this Sabaro, and it's like a roasted, what is this? Roasted red pepper hummus. So these are my snacks. I probably intend on going and getting some kind of nuts, like an almond, but I have this problem where I have a bag of something, the whole thing will be eaten within, I don't know, a few hours. That is why I also cannot have cheese in my house. I am like, I don't know, a cheese monster. I'm like, give me the cheese. So we're just gonna have that. Another thing that I have for a snack, which I can also put in my oatmeal if I want to, is some fresh fruit. So I have some fresh strawberries over here. Another snack idea, or I can use this for breakfast, is some sliced up grapefruit. And this has like no sugar added, like little sauce that it's in. So this is actually very refreshing and it tastes good. I've read somewhere that grapefruit helps like speed up your metabolism or make you feel like you're not hungry. I don't know if any of that's true, but I know I like grapefruit. So I bought myself some of these guys. They're about $1 at my grocery store. So I'm gonna pretty much cut, you know, the drive-thrus out. I'm gonna take all like the cookies and the sweets and you know, all that lazy person food that I've been eating, because sometimes I'm like, I don't want to cook. Like, I'll cook every single day for my friend and my boyfriend, but I don't know, when it comes time for me, I just like in and out really fast. Like, if it's in a wrapper and I can just shove it in my mouth and drink it with some milk, okay, cool. But if like I need to cook for some reason, I've just been like really lazy with myself. Like, I don't want to cook for myself. So I'm going to go ahead and put that to a stop. I'm going to really amp up like my efforts to make myself a little bit more healthy. How long is this video? Okay. So in a nutshell, that is what my goal is. If you guys also would like to go ahead and jump on the bandwagon and, you know, not necessarily to lose weight, but just to feel healthier, to be like maybe more toned, to feel your best before school starts, because my high school reunion is right around the time where most people are going back to school. So if you would like to go ahead and join with me, please let me know. Leave a comment below. friend me on Facebook, like my Instagram stuff, so I will go ahead and I'll like shoot like pictures and stuff. As far as exercise is concerned, I do have a gym membership that I will be canceling because it's like wicked expensive. It's like $70 a month, and Mama ain't got that kind of money anymore. So I'm actually going to be canceling that, but it will run through the end of August. I don't have that much time to go to the gym because I have this little dog here. He's not here right now. He's at my grandma's house, but he's here most of the time, and they don't watch dogs for you at the gym. They watch kids. So I don't know, unless I bring him in there in like a baby stroller or something, which I do have. I know, I'm a weirdo like that. Yeah, so it's just hard. I'm gonna walk outdoors. I love walking. I can walk for hours and hours and hours. Last summer, that's all I did. I didn't have any gym memberships, like nothing. All I did was walk, and I was in really good shape. I actually weighed like, I think like right around like 135, 140, somewhere around that neighborhood. Yeah, I don't know why, like, oh my, I'm like exhausted from just talking. Like, that's how lazy I've gotten. Like, I like have to like force myself to work out or do anything. So I mean, a big part of this is just like, you know, I want to be conscious of my health. Thank you guys so much for watching this. If you want to go ahead if you want to go ahead and do it with me, please let me know. Otherwise, I hope you have a fantastic day, and I will see you next time. Bye.